Hello Johnny, I just got a new package just came in from Arcade1up. Is a Countercade. So we're gonna do unboxing, and then we're going to measure the screen, test out the arcade, my arcade Countercade. I pre-ordered it, and it took them. It was supposed to came in Thursday, but instead it came in today, Friday, from FedEx. So it took longer than I expected. And we're gonna see what's the difference between this one and the last generation, like the generation 2, because this is say 13 pounds total in here. The box is kind of damaged, as you can see when it came in, so hopefully nothing is damaged. Alright, so that's what it looked like. It is the Pac-Man and Galaga in one. So I was saying I couldn't decide which one to get, so this is the one I decided to get because I like the Pac-Man and Galaga. Okay, so I guess I still need my scissor. Open this part up, and here as well. So it took in longer than to unbox it. Alright, there's the menu. It feels like it's a little bit thinner than before. Not that much stuff in here. And it does come with a power and a cable, like the same as the other one. And some more of this thing, keep it from stinking. Alright, take that off. Right, now we can pull this out. Hopefully this one, everything, the graphic and everything will be good. The screen and everything. Alright, so the PAC-C screen, everything is there. I have it side by side with this one. For some reason, it feels like it's the way it is pictures. It look wider for some reason. This one look longer, and this one look wider. So we're gonna measure it pretty soon. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom in more, or zoom in later. Okay, so we have to plug this in. Problem is I have all this PAC-C thing in here. One thing bad about this is you still have to cut it to take this off. Let's cut this so we can get this off. Alright, so that's one off. The hardest part is this. I don't like to take this because you have to take all the screw to get everything. It doesn't peel off as good as So no video cut, it's just all straight. You see what I'm going to and how to go about getting it off. I recommend like take the screw, loosen up the screw before do this. Alright, finally got it in. It looks like there's no scratches on the screen. Seems like the protection is much better than before. So we're gonna... Oh, I forgot, this one do not turn. I should have put it in a different chair so I could turn it. Alright, here's the artwork sideways. It's not bad, it's very pretty. I chose this one because I know the color is going to be good. Because Mrs. Pac-Man, I wasn't sure. Now they're still using this crazy ugly sticker because they leave a mark whenever the sticker leave there too long. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in. Okay, they say it was released on April the 2021, and this is the other size. So it's pretty. It's very nice. It's very pretty. I don't see any. Now the top here is a little different than before. It seems like there's a. Like this piece is put a little bit of a kind of a little bit nicer than before. The way they design it. Now I need to turn down that music in the background. Okay. I got a Virtual Man's background running. Alright, here's the moment of the truth. We're going to turn it on. It does have a jack on the top where you could put your head, and it light up pretty nice. I don't see any bleeding, light bleeding. And it said 2021. Alright, so it comes with Pac-Man, Galaga, PAC-MANIA. I like PAC-MANIA and then Pac-Man. So no Mrs. Pac-Man. Okay, even though they put two here, I wish they have that ROM that you could play both of them same time. But unfortunately, there isn't one. Alright, let's measure the screen. See if the screen. Well, let's go ahead and tilt it sideways. Well, the best way to tilt it sideways, I guess let's just start with Galaga. Oh, I have another game in the background running. Let me turn it off. I got so many stuff going on. Alright. So, let's go ahead and start the game. Let's turn the sound up, because it doesn't seem to be very loud. Alright, let's measure the screen, see how big the screen is. It's close to, yeah, it is close, yeah, about 8 inches long. And about a little bit, about 8.5. It's the same as the other one, and this should be also 8.5. So what I was thinking is you could actually turn the screen this way and this way. So if you mounted this, you could put this on a piece of wood, and then you could turn the screen, and you could play horizontal, vertically. All right, so let's test the truth about the screen. Let me dim the light down, and we are going to go close up. Oops, sorry. And we are going to test the screen now. See how good this screen is. Alright, so we're going to, I should have put it in a different chair. Okay, so we're going to look at it from up. It looked good. From the bottom. Let's look from the top. The screen looked good. And if you're standing up, right now I'm putting the chair and I stand up, I still can see the screen. So that's good. The marquee is not in the way. And the truth is the left side. Let's see. Got so much glare on the TV on the other side. It looked fine. It actually, no, a little bit off. It is still a little bit off, but not as bad as the first one. Now this side look real nice. Doesn't have any issue. But I think this side, sorry about the glare on the other side, it's hard to see. This side, it's hard to see because of my, but what I could do is move my camera instead. Okay, so we're gonna do the camera trick. We're gonna tilt it sideways because there's too much glare on that side. So if you tilt it sideways, it's not as bad as the first generation. Okay, it looked like you could still record the video from this side. So they did fix the screen issue. So let's just go ahead and start the game. Because I remember I have problem even seeing it from looking this direction. You still have some color denting, like a little bit of off, but not as bad. Not as bad as compared to the there is some little bit of a little bit, I can't pinpoint it, but if you look straight at it, if I look sideways, I do see the light is a little bit of shadow darkness, but it doesn't like hurt your eye like before. It doesn't hurt your eye like the other one, and I'll show you. But it still has some color issue, like it's real dark like this, but if you turn it, okay, if you turn it, let me do it slowly. You see the color is changing now? See, it's not as, the color is not as strong, it's getting lighter. See, let me turn it back. See how it's darker now? See, it's blue. Okay, this is like looking straight at it. But when you start tilting it, all the color blue, it starts to turn to, see that color. So there is a color changes, but it's not as bad as the second generation. Okay, it's not as bad as second. Now the tilting angle, it started from like less than 25% turn, where before it's further down to 45 degree. Now it's like if you barely turn this way, you already start seeing the color changes. Okay, but not as bad as the previous version. Okay, so those of you who haven't got an arcade because of screen issue, this one seems to be not as bad. Now don't take my word for it, because I might just be lucky to get one that is good. So meaning that there's a possibility that there might be where some of them are, you know, bad. I'm trying to justify the marquee. Okay, comparing with them each other, they're pretty much identical. It's just that now you have a light up marquee. Now marquee look kind of bad because there's too much light going on, but it actually look more like this. So not too bad, not too bad. And there is no way of turning it off, the marquee. So always will light up. Okay, now based on this one, if you turn this way, see that the light is already so bad that when you turn, you automatically see the difference on this version. This one, my chair doesn't turn, so this one, if you turn it, it doesn't appear to be that way. Okay, so let's try another game, see if we could get out. Trying to figure out how to get out. There you go. Okay. So if you was to look at this one, you tend to turn this. You do see some color changes, but not as bad. Okay. Now that might be because I'm lucky that I just got one that is better. So there's a possibility the generation 3 might have the same issue. Okay. Now, I don't have a headphone to test that right now. Got to bring it. I might have one. Let me go ahead and test it and see how good this is compared to the sound. Do I get the stereo sound like, okay, so if I was to plug this in, I'm using a regular jack. Let's make it the whole room brighter because it's getting too dark. I'm using a regular this, and I'm gonna plug it in, see if it plug in. Okay, it does. All right, and let me go ahead and start this game again. And it's up, it's turn real loud, but so the sound is coming from here. Okay, so yes, the sound for it to be, I'm gonna put it in my ear and see how it sounds. So it sounds good. So yes, the microphone earplug does work. So if you don't want it too much noise, you could do that. So let's go ahead and get out by pressing the A button. And let's go to the Pac-MANIA. Now, if you was to look at this one closer, when you turn it, you do have this one, you can notice it a little bit more. Like you can barely figure out what's going on the side. So did they really fix the problem? I don't think so. I can't see nothing. Can you see it? I can't see nothing. So I have to turn this back. And then there you go, you can see it. Okay, now let's do it on the right side. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's wait till we start. Let's go on the right side and see if we have the same problem or not. He just got killed, that's the reason. So the right side do not have this problem. See that? The right side do not have the problem. And but the left side, you do have this problem. You can't hardly see it. So did they fix it? No, they did not fix the problem. Okay, but one thing is cool about it is they did add a marquee. Now the black is not very black, but you can see this too, and they do added a microphone. The button layout is pretty much the same. The size wise about the same, and the DAC and everything is about the same. So it's pretty much the same overall. Okay, so this video is mainly opening and showing you the differences, and in the near future I will show you what's inside. My next video I'll do an open up and see what's inside, what's the difference between those two. Alright, thank you for watching. Later. Hi, this is open box, well, not tear down, but just an open box from the back, to see what's the difference between the generation 3 and the generation 2. This is a Galaga, sold in Walmart. It was on sale for $49.99. That's the cheapest we ever went down. This one only have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 plug, and on and off. There's nothing on top, on the side, but this one, the new one, is pretty interesting. It have those kind of stuff in there. It have the power for the light up marquee on top, which is this one, and the power to no, that's the head jack. The head jack for the speaker. So that is plugged into, so to the top where you plug your ear plug, and you can listen to it. And then what's weird is there's a USB A and then a micro SD card on top, and off and on, and the bottom's the same. Power, got 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 cable as well, the same. But one thing interesting is it now support power for the light up marquee, and you have a USB plug and a micro SD card. Now I was told by one of the YouTube guy, I guess his name is Weckler, I forgot his YouTube channel, but he was talking about a hack where you could plug a USB to it. So this one you could actually plug it in, and you could run the tool that they have on Arcade1up.com, and you could use the tool, so you could go in there and look at what's in here, and maybe also back it up, and maybe modify it and upload it back onto the system. But what's interesting is what's the story with the micro SD card. So it's kind of open up the door where people want to mod it. Instead of adding Raspberry Pi, they could go ahead and I guess add more game to it, maybe 1 or 2, which is pretty cool, or they could modify it. Now they should be, all the generation 3 should have similar chips, so kind of make me wonder, you could, you know, modify, like for example, if you don't want Pac-Man, you want Mrs. Pac-Man, you could put Mrs. Pac-Man here instead. Possibility. So there's a lot of possibility with the new chips. So this is a quick video, let you guys know that this is what I'm seeing. I don't really have that much time. I have to get ready to go to work. So I'll look into it more this week and let you guys know if I could actually see what's inside or not. Plug it into my computer, run in the driver, see if I can see it. Now this is a generation 3, so I don't know the tool that they provide on the website will be the same that will support this one or not. Okay, so just letting you know. All right, that's pretty much it. This one is let me flip it around so you can see what we are looking at. Instead of just looking at the back, you have no clue what I am talking about. Probably this is the new one I just purchased. A lot of people talk about let's buy this, let's buy that, but I have not seen anybody purchase it yet on the Arcade1up Countercade. Now this is the Arcade Countercade, which have Pac-Man and Marquia. Pac-Man, you have a light up Marquia with Pac-Man and Galaga. I wish they just put Mrs. Pac-Man, it would be so cool. But this color, it look real nice in yellow, just like the original Pac-Man. I like this design much better with this yellow, you know. And then you have the two this is the first time they put two at the same thing, and then on the top it looked more like this. Now let me move this. I was going to compare this block with the generation 1, see is there any power differences in this one. This is a generation 3, and now let's turn this one around. Now this one is the Galaga, just Galaga with Galaga 88 built in, 2 games in one, which is originally sell for $99, and then, well, actually originally it came out as a $149 as well, and it went down to $199, then $99, no, I'm sorry, $149, $99, and then to $49. Now this one only have 2 games, unfortunately, but this one have 4 games. And the plug is pretty much identical. I don't see anything different. Yeah, same watt, AC 100, DC 5 volt. So yeah, it's exactly the same. So you could use this one with that one, this one with that one, doesn't matter. It's the same power, same design, same power. And I believe it's also it should be the same, identical. Let's see, this one, the end, and this one, the end should be exactly the same. Yeah, it's the same. So there's nothing really different. It's the same power cable. So that's good. Alright, that's pretty much it for this looking at the back quick video, so you guys at least see it. And I will do more detailed tear down once I figured out exactly what this new feature have. Alright. Oh, I went and finally bought this character, just to share that with you. I decided to keep all the characters that I purchased, and this is the one I saw everybody in YouTube have this, and I'm like, where'd they get that? I got this one from Amazon, and it's very nice. This one is actually the best one I have seen. It doesn't have any problem with it. I did have purchased the one in the back you see right there. That one tend to have the hand came off because the packing was not good, and that character came in with the hand was broken. Okay, but I really like this one. This is for like cup of noodle. You put on top of the noodles to hold the cover shut. So you wait for 3 minutes, then you could eat your instant noodle. Yep, pretty nice, huh? I guess I could put it where the speaker is. Oh, the tail is in the way. Maybe I could put it on the top. Alright, thank you for watching. Later.